Okay, so let us continue the discussion of regular expressions. So I think today I'll be able to complete the regular expressions. So in the last class we have discussed about what is a regular expression and why do we require regular expressions, and then we have seen the meta characters that are supported by the Python RE package, and then we have also looked at the functions that are supported by the RE package. So once again, briefly I'll try to review the topics that we have discussed in the last class, and then we will take up the discussion of new topics. So what is a regular expression? See, regular expression is a sequence of characters that uses a search pattern to find a string or set of strings. So regular expression always refers to a pattern. So generally, whenever you want to search for a particular pattern in the given text or in a given string, so we can specify that by using a regular expression. So we have discussed about the purpose of the regular expressions. So regular expressions has got multiple applications. So one of the most important application comes in the searching. So whenever you want to search for a particular substring which matches the given pattern or given criteria, then so you can use these regular expressions. So now we have discussed about the meta characters. After this we will also discuss about some special characters. There is a slight difference between meta characters and special characters. I'll let you know. So what are the meta characters that we have discussed? So we have discussed about the backslash, square braces. So cap stands for beginning, and then dollar symbol stands for end. Dot stands for any character except new line. So this stands for R. So this stands for 0 or 1 occurrences. So there are three almost all similar type of operators. So you should try to remember the difference between these three. So your question mark, and then your asterisk, and then plus. So question mark stands for 0 or 1. So asterisk stands for any number. Any number means including 0 or 1. Whereas what about this plus? Plus does not represent 0, it represents 1 or more occurrences. And then we have discussed about square braces and then so round braces. So these are the special characters. So we have discussed about all these special characters in the last class. Now in this class we will discuss about special sequences. See, what are these special sequences? See, the basic difference between meta characters and special sequences is, say you want to find the string that matches the given pattern at a particular location. So location in the sense, say I want the pattern to be available in the string starting from the beginning of the string, or at the end of the string, or after 3 characters, or after 5 characters. So if you want to find a particular pattern at a desired location in a given string or in a given text, then you can use special sequences. So special sequences, now you can see, do not match for the actual character in the string. Instead, it tells the specific location in the search string where the match must occur. So specific location means, say for example, at the beginning or at the end, or after 5 characters or after 10 characters. So like this, when you want to find a particular pattern or search for a particular or given pattern at a desired or at a specific location, then you can use these special sequences or special characters. So let us have a look at this. So first character is backslash A. So what does it stand for? Now if you see, it stands for string begins with the given character. So now if you see the examples, so they have given 2 examples also. So backslash A for matches with these strings. Now why with this string? So it is starting with FOR word. Now second string also it is starting for FOR. So both these strings matches with this pattern. So backslash capital A stands for beginning of the given string. Now similarly backslash B is, so it stands for matches if the word begins or ends with the given character. So it conveys two different locations, either at the beginning or at the end. So beginning is backslash B string, end is now here first string then followed by backslash B. So there are two ways you can use this, either at the beginning to specify beginning or end. Now for example, this is the pattern that we are using in a program. Backslash B followed by what are the two characters? Now the pattern is GE. So what does it mean? It means that now all the strings starting with GE matches with this given pattern. Now the example is, if you see the string geeks, so because it is starting with GE, so it matches with this pattern. So if you give this pattern, so this matches with this. Now what about this get word? Get word also starts with GE characters, so it also satisfies. So all the strings starting with G and E letters matches with this pattern. Okay. Now capital B backslash capital B is also there as a special sequence. Now it is the opposite. Now if you want to search for a string which is not starting with GE, then you can use this backslash B. So backslash B, capital B, so it stands as negation for backslash small or lowercase b. Now for example, if I write backslash capital B followed by GE, what is the meaning of this? That is, this particular pattern matches with all strings which are not starting with G and E letters. Now for example, if you see it together, so what are the starting characters? T and O. They are not starting with GE. So this string matches. Forge. So FO, which are once again, they doesn't match with GE. So they are, now for example, if you take GET, what happens to this? Now it becomes false. So it does not return true, it returns false. Why? Because it is starting with GE. So capital B is negation of starting. So negation means it searches for all the strings which are not starting with GE. Next, we have, so in one of the programs, I think if you remember, we have used this. Backslash D stands for decimal digit. So all the digits starting from 0 to 9, if your string consists of any of these 10 digits starting from 0 to 9, so that particular string matches, okay, if you use this backslash D. So backslash D, now example is 1, 2, 3. So this string consists of 3 digits. So this particular string matches with this pattern. Now GEE1. So GEE are alphabets, 1 is once again a digit. So if your string consists of at least 1 digit between 0 to 9, then that particular string matches with this pattern. Now matches any non-digit character. So backslash capital D, so it is negation of backslash small d. So if your string consists of digit between 0 to 9, so it is equivalent to negation of 0 to 9. So now for example, geeks. So does it have a digit? No. So it matches. So what about this geek one? Does it have digit? Yes. So it returns false. So if the given string, if it consists of a digit, so it returns false, otherwise it returns true. So negation of backslash small d. Now similarly, we have another special sequence, backslash S, matches any white space character. So S stands for space, D stands for digit. So that is, if the given string, if it consists of a white space character, a blank character, then this pattern returns true, otherwise it returns false. Now geeks, so GE followed by a blank character followed by KS. So when you search this particular string for this pattern, it returns true because it consists of a blank. So this also returns true because it consists of two blank spaces. So minimum one blank space. So matches any non-white space character. So now if you want to search for any other character other than a white space or a blank character, then you have to use \s. It stands as a negation for blank or a white space character. Now A followed by space BD. So what is the value it is going to return? So it's going to return false. So ABCD, what is the value it is going to return? It is going to return true. So because it does not contain any blank character. So, and the last one is \w, small w and capital W. So small w stands for any character between, any alphabet or digit and underscore. So all these characters are represented by W. So W means small a to small z, capital A to capital Z, 0 to 9, and it also includes underscore. So other than these characters are represented by capital W. So capital W means it represents some special characters. So your mathematical symbols, your grammar symbols that are available on your keyboard. Okay, now for example, if you see 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, they are digits and they are part of this set. Okay, so it returns true. What about this? This also returns true. Now what about this? So now if you use this \w, small w on this pattern, so it returns false. Whereas if you use capital W, it returns true. So what about this? This also consists of special, both characters as well as special symbols. So when you use this, at least if there is one special symbol, it returns true. If there is not even one special symbol, then it returns false. Now once again, you please try to recollect. We will discuss all these functions today. So find all, it returns all the occurrences of the given pattern or the pattern that you are searching for in the given string. Okay, all the occurrences. Say if there are 3, 4 matches, say I'm giving a pattern and I'm giving a search string. So if the pattern is available 3 times at 3 different locations, all the 3 locations will be returned by this find all. So finds and returns all matching occurrences. We will see examples for all these functions in a list. Recompile, as we have discussed, regular expressions are compiled into pattern objects. See, patterns are something like your strings. So there's one a package called pattern recognition package. So wherein many functions are available in that package. Using that, you can work with pattern matching, pattern recognition problems. So when you want to convert your the result of a regular expression search into an object, you can use this re.compile. So split. So say for example, you have a string, you want to split it into 2 substrings at a particular location, or say you will search for what we call as, okay, now for example, I'll take a string called ABCXYZ. Now I want to divide this string into 2 substrings. So at the character X, all the characters before X into one substring and all the characters after X into another substring. So when you want to split the given substring, so you can use this split. We will see example for this also. So now replacing all occurrences of a character or a pattern with a replacement string. So you want to say, for example, I want to replace all the occurrences of this XY with YZ. So now you can give, say it is something like find replace option in your Microsoft Word. So all the appearances of a particular word will be searched for, and all the occurrences or all the appearances will be replaced with a new string. So that is equivalent to a sub. So escape. So if you want to avoid the or skip the meaning of a special character, so you can use escape. Search searches for the first occurrence of the given pattern in a string. So searches for the first occurrence of. So now let us see an example for find all. So definitely you can expect one question from regular expressions in your examination. So it is very easy. You please try to remember the meta characters and special sequences and these 5 functions. So what is that we are doing in this program? So we are using \d. So what does this \d stand for? So \d stands for digit. So it is the pattern for finding the digit. Now when you add plus, so all the digits will be appended. So plus operation generally represents append operation. So it is overloaded for adding the characters, for adding the strings, for adding the integer numbers, for adding integer and a real number, and for adding real numbers. So now all the digits, they will be appended. So here each digit will be treated as a character, not as a numerical value. So when you say digit, suppose 3 plus 5, so it will become 3 5, not 8. So this is mathematical addition. This is appending operation. So here plus stands for appending operation. Yes. Plus stands for appending operation. Now let us see this example. So what is it? So first we are importing this regular expression RE package. Then now you see, hello, my number is, so this mobile number, so almost all 9 digits are used here starting from 1 to 9, and my friend's number is, so it's reversed 9 to 1, 987 654 321. So this is the string. Now keenly look at this. What is the regular expression you are using? So \d plus. Okay. Now then we are using this find all, re dot find all. So find all takes 2 parameters. What is the first parameter? Pattern, and the second parameter is the string in which that regular expression is to be searched for. So this is the string and this is the pattern. Now and then print, so it returns some value which we are holding in match variable, and then we are displaying match. Now if you see the output of this program would be, so 1 to 9 and 9. So the same, all these digits will be displayed. Now why we are getting this output? Can anybody explain? So if I don't use this plus, what is the output that you are expecting? See, this is find all, not find. Find all returns all the occurrences of the string which matches with the given pattern. So now here, now if you don't use this plus, so what is the output that you are going to get? Now you are going to get output like this. So why? Because \d matches with 1, matches with 2, 3, 4. So in this value, numerical value, 9 matches will occur. So all these 9 digits will be extracted and stored in a set. So here also 9 digits. But here instead of \d you are using plus. So when you use plus, what happens? So 1, so next 2, so 1, 2 will be appended, 3 will be appended. So now it will become like this. So if you use plus, all the digits will be appended to the same string. So that is why you are able to see this output. Now you run the program with plus and without plus. So if you don't use this plus, appending operation won't take place. So all these digits will be displayed individually or separately. So if you use plus, so 2 will be appended to 1, 3 will be appended to 2, 4 will be appended to 3. So like that, all the digits, they will be extracted and they will be appended to the previous result. So now that's why you are able to see 1 to 9 digits as single value and 9 to 1 as single value. So that is the plus operation speciality or how it works. Okay, recompile, I'll come to this. Recompile generally we won't use. So what is the third one? So split function. Okay, we will see split function and then if time permits, we will see that compile. Okay. Now split string. So regular expression, another function that's supported by the regular expression package is split function. So split string by the occurrences of a character or a pattern. So as discussed earlier, so whenever, so in the given string, you can specify a pattern or a character. So all the characters that are appearing before the pattern will be divided into one substring and all the characters that are appearing after this pattern will be divided into. So see, you can divide the string into multiple substrings. So by separating them using a given pattern or a given substring or a given character. So that is how it works. Now the parameters that this split function is going to take are 4. So pattern, string, maximum split, flags. So pattern string you can understand, this is the string which you are trying to split. So what is the pattern at which that particular string need to be divided? So if that pattern appears multiple times, how many times you want to split your string? Say for example, if this x, again if this x is there, now I want to split at only the first appearance of x. I don't want to split at the second appearance, or now I want to split it 3 times. So how many times you want to split that? So maximum, so how many maximum splits you want to have, and then flags. So flags, it has multiple meanings. We will see one example also. So flag is whether you want to ignore the uppercase, you want to ignore lowercase, something like that. So you can use those flags. Now, if you see, so we are using the split function 4 times in this program. So from RE import split, so we are importing the split function, or maybe import RE directly you can use RE dot split. So print split. So what does this backslash W stand for? Small w stands for white space and capital W stands for, so any character other than white space. Okay, any character other than white space plus. Now what is the string that we are using? Now if you see, words which is starting with capital W, words which is starting with small w, and again words which is starting with capital. So twice these words. Now here, what are the delimiters that we are using in this string? So comma, white space, comma, white space, and then here it is the end of the string. Now split. So what is the pattern that we are specifying? What is the pattern? Non-white space character means, what do you mean by non-white space character? Okay, you just have a look at this output and tell me how it is working. So you are getting the same output, no? So whatever output, so whatever input is given, almost all you are getting the same output. Second split. So just look at this last one. Can we infer anything from this? So what is the pattern we are using? Backslash small d stands for digit. Okay. So O N space, does these characters matches with the? No. 1, yes, it matches. So now we are telling that this is the delimiter. Next, after this 12. So because we are using plus, 1, 2 both will be added and this will be used as the delimiter. So this 12 will, the delimiter will be removed. Now if you see the output, so ON space, so here a split takes place. So this 12 will be removed. So TH as it is will be displayed, blank space as it is will be displayed, John. Now 2016, 4 digits. So once again matches with this pattern, they will be removed. Okay. So and then, so comma as it is, at followed by blank space, at. So 1, 1 will be removed. This colon will be displayed as it is. 0, 2 will be removed. Blank space AM will be displayed. So that is how a split works. So here we have not specified the maximum times. So if you don't specify maximum times, what happens is, so all the occurrences of this pattern will be searched for and the split operation will be performed. If I say 1, so now what happens? Only 12 will be removed. Now what you can do is, you put 1 here. Again you rerun this program with 1 as the third parameter. When you use 1, now what happens? Only the first occurrences of the digits. First occurrences are 12. Only 12 will be removed. Whereas 2016 and this time values, they will remain as it is. If I use 2 as the parameter, then 12, 2016 will be removed. 2 appearances of the digits will be removed. If I say 3, 11 will be removed. So 12, 2016, 11 will be removed. If I say 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, all the 4 will be removed. So how many times you want to perform that split operation? So that will become the third parameter. So by default, so if you want to perform the split operation for the entire string, you need not specify anything. Default is the entire string. If you want to perform for some specific number of times, so you have to mention here how many times you want to perform that split. Yeah, now you tell me, third operation, you tell me how it works. On 12, so what is this capital W other than white space? Any character other than white space becomes true for this pattern. Okay. O, does it become true? Yes. So now what happens? So true, N also true, both of them will be added. So that's why you are able to see. After this, so now a split occurs because this is white space. What is white space? So backslash white space, capital W, does it, so it returns false for this, no? So when you give a pattern, what is the meaning of this pattern? Whenever it comes across that pattern, so it has to perform the split operation. So when it comes across a character, okay, which returns false condition for this pattern, then what is going to happen? True means split. So now if you see, what is this? On, okay, so next 12th, next January 2016 at 11. So what happened to colon? 02 AM. Just look at this capital W once again. Okay. Matches any non-alphanumeric character. It does not include special characters. Matches any non-alphanumeric means other than alphabets and other than digits. Okay, other than alphabets and other than digits. Okay, so come here. Okay, yeah. So, what is the only character other than digit or other than alphabet here? Only colon. Okay, comma and colon. Yes, right. Now you see, you try to interpret the output. But after 2016, that comma, it is not there. And after 11, that colon, it is not there. Other than that, all the remaining. Okay. So, \W, it stands for a character which is other than alphabet, both lower as well as uppercase, and digit. So, it matches with only comma and colon. So, one split occurs here and another split occurs here. Now, what about this? So, here apostrophe is there, only one, no? Anything else? Other than? Other than. Say other than alphabets and digits means it includes space also. So, here if you see space also, the division, that split has occurred. Now, here word, so split occurs, S will become another string, words will become another string, and this words will become another string. Now, first one if you see, so only commas are there. So, words, this will become one string. So, here a division takes place. So, this words will become another string and this words will. So, the one string got split into three strings. So, what is the delimiter used here? It is blank space. So, comma followed by blank space is used as the delimiter. So, whereas here, so apostrophe and blank space is used as the delimiter. Whereas here, digits are used as the delimiter. So, by using an appropriate pattern, you can divide the given string into multiple strings wherever the delimiter appears in the string. Okay. Now you see another example. So here all the cases are used. So here also digit. So what is the output? Now if you see 1, as I said, if you use 1 as the third parameter, what does it mean? Only one split should occur. That is the meaning. Now earlier what was the output we have seen? So all the digits were removed, but if you see here only 12 is removed. So this, both these numerical values, they were retained as it is, because you have specified only one split operation. So only one split will take place. Only 12 will be, so all the substring before 12 will become 1 and after 12 will become. So the remaining digits will not be touched upon. Now what is the second one? If you see here, we are using a pattern A to F plus. A to F plus means I don't want to consider all the alphabets. I want to consider only lowercase alphabets starting from A to F. If you come across those characters, you add them. So append them. That is. So now you see, just you have at the looks of, have the. So what are the? So what is this? Flags re dot ignore case. So ignore case is. So if you don't want to consider lowercase or uppercase specifically, so you can use this flag. So flags is equal to re ignore case means, so it will not distinguish between upper and lowercase letters. Now what is that? So A to F, ignore case means all the characters between A to F, whether they are in lowercase or uppercase, So use it as the delimiter. So now A, now if you see, now does it match? Hmm. So what is the, hmm. So capital A matches. So now if you see EY, E also matches, Y does not match. So AE, they were split. So BO, B matches. So only Y, 0Y will be there. So what about this OH? So OH does not match. So BOY, once again B matches, only OY. Okay. So come C and E matches. So only OM will be here. HERE. So HERE. HEE and this last E also matches, only R does not match. So it will have only R. So now after this, okay, if there is a blank space, so this, now what about this after R, a blank, so why this blank space has come here? Hmm? Yes. Okay, you just have a look at this. So here case is not used, that flag is not set up. So if the flag is not set up, then it will consider only the lower case. So A, E, Y, what are the characters it is going to match? E, only E. So that's why capital A and so Y. So this string is going to be split into two substrings, capital A and Y. So BOY, no match as it is. OH, no match as it is. So BOY, small b, it will be split. So what about comma? Yes. So come C and E. So we'll be left with only OM. Here, so H, E and after E, another E. So we'll be left with only R. And then here also we are getting one blank character. So here the thing is, in Python what happens is, regular expression package, when you split and if you are splitting the last substring, last character, so here this E is split into two substrings. So E will be removed. So here only R will be left, and after this there is no more substring available. So when you reach the last character and when there is no more substring available, so an empty character will be added to show that a split operation has taken place. Okay. So this will be added in order to show or demonstrate that split operation has taken place for the last character. So last character means, so after this, because there are no more characters available, a blank character will be added. Okay. If it is second last, then this will not be added, only for the last character. If it matches with the pattern, and if it is removed, then okay. Next, we will discuss about sub function. So sub is also one of the most important functions available in this RE package. So what does this sub function do? Stands for substring. So all the appearances of this substring will be that matches the given pattern will be identified, and they will be replaced with a target string. Okay. So this is equivalent to find replace operation in your Microsoft Word. So what are the parameters? The parameters are similar to split function. So pattern, what is the pattern you are searching for? In which string? So sorry, this is the string. So once this pattern is found in this given string, so what is the target string that you want to replace the occurrences of this pattern? So that you have to specify it as the second. Okay, this is the target string. And count is, so how many occurrences? Say I want to replace only the first occurrence of the pattern. So here you have to specify 1. If you want to replace first 2 occurrences, 2. If you want to replace all occurrences, then you need to omit this third parameter, fourth parameter. Flags, as usual, if you want to ignore any specific cases or something like that, you can set up those flags. Okay. Now you see, so what is the first one? Pattern. What is the pattern we are using? UB, 2 characters. Substring consisting of UB. This is the search pattern. What is the replacement pattern that we are specifying or the target platform? So this is wave followed by asterisk. Okay, or tilt followed by asterisk. So what is the search string that we are specifying? Subject has Uber booked already. So this is the string. So what is the output? So now here, so ignore case. We are telling the compiler to ignore the case sensitiveness of the string. So whether it is capital or lowercase, both of them should be considered. That is the meaning of ignore case. Yeah. First examine this. So just go through this string. Here we are coming across UB. So this UB will be replaced with what? With tilt. Now you can see. So UB will be replaced with wave and asterisk symbols. So again, so another UB. So capital U and small b. So because we have specified, set the flag to ignore case, this, even though it is capital U, it will be ignored and it will be treated as small u and b. So this UB also will be replaced. Now next, so here if you see, we have not set this ignore case. So that flag is not set. If you don't set, only the first UB will match. Now only this will be, you can see here capital U will not match with small u because ignore case flag is not set. Now the third example is, what is the third example? What is the difference between this and this? So here count is equal to 1 and flags is equal to ignore. So what do you mean by flag set, this count setting to 1? Only the first occurrence of that pattern should be replaced. Only the first. So here, so this UB, when you ignore the case, how many matches will occur? So first one and second one, 2. But because we have specified only 1 here, only the first occurrence. So in subject, first UB will be replaced, but even though this matches, this becomes the second occurrence or second appearance. So which will not be considered. So because you are setting the count to only 1. If you count, if it is set to 2, now even this also will be replaced. Now what is the third one? So what does this small backslash small s stand for? Yeah, it stands for white space. Backslash W, capital W is alphanumeric. Okay, so backslash s is, okay, white space followed by AND capitals and then white space. So what is this? Replace this white space and white space with ampersand symbol, that is and also. Okay, so now this is the string that we are searching for. So do we have any and here? Yes. So A and D. So here also we have set this ignore case. So this A, capital A and D matches with this string. So it has one blank character before and one blank character after. So this perfectly matches with this pattern. So it will be replaced with and symbol. So this is example for sub. So similarly, we have another case of sub n. So now is similar to sub in all ways except in its way of providing output. See, it returns a tuple with a count of the total of replacement and a new string rather than just this string. So here sub, what it does is, whenever the given pattern matches the substring in the search string. So that substring will be returned. Whereas here sub n returns a tuple. Tuple means two values. What are the two values? Now you see, it returns a tuple with the count of the total of the replacements. So how many replacements were done? So twice. So in the previous example, 2 times the replacement was done. So 2 will be returned, count, and the new string rather than the, okay, just have a look at this example. You can understand. So import RE. Now if you see, instead of sub, here we are using sub n. Now sub n returns two values, a tuple. So same thing, subject has Uber booked already. Now if you use sub, what is the effect we have seen? Instead of sub, if you use sub n, so how many values it is going to return? Two values. What are the two values? First value is, so how many replacements will take place? Now here there is no ignore case, only this UB will be replaced with a wave and asterisk. Okay. Now see, T is equal to RE dot sub n UB. Okay. Now here flags is equal to RE dot ignore case. So if you ignore case, how many matches will occur? This UB and this UB 2 times. Okay. That tuple we are storing in a variable called T. Now if you see print T. So print T, what is the value? So first value would be the number of appearances, 2. Okay. Sorry, this is 2. Oh, okay. Print T, print LNT, print TO. So print T means what is the value it is going to print? So first print, so there is no confusion. So what is the value it is going to print? What is the output it is going to return? Only one appearance will be changed. So what is this? Only 1. Now this print, what is the output that you are going to see? Twice it will be, two substrings will be modified. So that's why its value will be 2. Now this is the tuple we are storing in T. Now if you see print LNT, what is the length of this string? How many values are there? 2. So that will be displayed. Print TO of 0. What is 0th element in this? So this value will be displayed. If you say print T1, 2 will be displayed. So this sub n returns a tuple. So that tuple contains the modified string after the replacement is done, and then how many replacements were done or how many substrings were replaced. So that count also will be added. So it returns a tuple consisting of 2 values, the modified string and the number of times the original string is replaced with new substring. So this is the so all these examples you please try to, so you copy and paste and then you modify some conditions or some patterns. So especially \d plus, if you remove plus and then recompile the program and check the output. So all those things you try to execute all these programs and check the output.